Welcome back, everybody, to Editor Jay's Editing Hour. My name is Jay of OpenSea Films and the editor extraordinaire of MTG Attitude. Dave is back. MTG Attitude is back. Dave posted a new video today, and we are super excited to be joining forces again to bring Magic the Gathering to all of you. The link to that channel is in the description below. Today, in After Effects, we're going to play with a little green screen effects. So one of my favorite things to do was a video with Big Box Dave in which a snake jumps out of a box and bites him in the arm and he dies, and Mr. Guy steals his wallet. And I thought it'd be fun to play with the green screen effect, so I have a few items here that we can play with. So we will bring those into the composition. Now, drag this down to the timeline. That's not the correct file. Here we go again. Okay, we'll drag the correct thing into the composition. Here we have Dave sitting in my backyard over the summer, saying congratulations to all of you for 500 subs or 100 subs, whatever it was. It was early on. I'm trying to be quiet because my kid's napping, but bear with me. Look at that. Look at this guy. Look at it. Let's scale that up some. So here he's investigating a box. Set this as the beginning and set that as the end. Yeah, let's trim that comp. Now, we're going to play around with some green screen effects. And first things, we're going to have this snake jump out of the box. So have this snake layer, drag it onto the timeline. I'm going to put it above, enter Dave, enter snake. This is obviously a digital representation of a green screen, which works just as well. So we have this snake, and it's doing things. It's curled up in there, and it's gonna jump out. Very cool. So the first thing we want to do is go to the effects and presets. Keying, and we are going to add key light to the snake layer, and we are just going to select this dropper and key out this green, and there you have it. That's pretty much it. Now the trick is you want to scale the snake down. It's a little snake because we want it to fit just inside that box, right? So what we're going to do right now is put the snake where we think it should sit. Which will be here. We'll bite him in the handy hand there. Come back to the beginning, and we're going to select the pen tool and draw a circular mask around the snake. Now, a quick way to do that is grab this ellipse tool and just draw a circle mask around that snake and hit subtract, and voila, the snake is gone. Now, I'm gonna tool down here and select mask path, set a keyframe by clicking the stopwatch. And what we're gonna do, Dave's gonna open the box, and as it opens, set another keyframe here. As it opens, we just want to bring this mask down to the top of the box. Alright, so at this point, I'm going to take the snake layer and cut it with Control-Shift-D and cut it in half, and then what we have is a snake popping out of a box. Okay, now one thing we can do, I mean, our timing's a little off, but one thing we can do is take the snake layer and turn on the motion blur. Render that out. Alright, turn the motion blur on for the layer. Important to remember that. You have to turn it on for both. Okay. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, it almost looks like Dave is surprised by the snake. Almost. We're not the best actors, right? Okay, now, this is something you can have fun with. So let's go back into the project. Delete the snake. Bring in this guy. And add key light. And get the green out of there. And bring this little kitty down. Rotate it. Name it Kitty. So one thing we can do is set a position keyframe, and let's draw a mask around the entire bottom half of this box. This one's going to be a little bit easier to work with because it doesn't move as much, right? And then we're going to set this to subtract, and then we're going to take the position of the cat and move it down into the mask area. Okay. Alright. It should be on the kitty layer. Oh, so you know what we need to do is delete this mask. Actually, one thing we need to do is we're going to duplicate the Dave layer. Call this layer box mask. It's fine, box is fine. We're going to draw a mask around the box. And let's just line that up a little bit better. Okay. And silhouette. And there you see just the box. So now this box is on top of the kitty layer. It's on top of all the other layers. I'm going to hit MM, feather the mask 5. And now you can do what I originally said. Is we're going to position the kitty layer down below this box. And we're going to go ahead a couple frames and then bring it. You know, if I didn't make mistakes, I'd be perfect. Bring it up. And let's actually change the mask feather to like 2. Let's take a look at that. We will need to fix the mask path. So let's do that right now. This mask does move a little bit. Now to select a single point on the mask, you have to hit shift and select the point, and then click that point. Okay, that's good, because what we're going to do now is set a keyframe right here, and we'll just have it go back into the box, and then Control Shift D to split that layer in half and delete Kitty 2. And then what you have is Dave opening the box and whoop, Kitty. So that's how we toy with green screens. You can basically put anything in any other footage. As long as there's a green screen behind it that's well lit uniformly. You can key it out and whoops. Basically bite off this guy's face. Happy Thursday, and this is Editor J signing off. See you later.